huge night for you guys, but how do you, after this, kind of stay calm, remember there's more to come?
Well, we got a little bit of time to celebrate, as we just did, as good as the floor is. So we got a little bit of time to celebrate, but got to get back to work, got to get back to business. The job isn't finished.
Can you talk a little bit more about that zone in the second half and how that disrupted them?
We just wanted, they were knocking down a lot of shots, so we wanted to try and stop that. Our zone was able to do that. We were able to get to the shooters, close out, help a little bit better than we were doing with the man.
What does this mean to you? I mean, having your father in the program and everything. What does this mean being a South Carolina kid?
You hear me? It means a lot. We got a couple of South Carolina kids on this team. Me, John Reagan, PJ Dozier, Sandarius, of course. It's a great feeling, man. Unbelievable feeling to be able to be from the state of South Carolina and play on this team and be able to help something get done that hasn't been done around here, or at least for a long time.
When you first came to South Carolina, did you ever imagine beating a team like Duke?
Honestly, I just wanted to play college basketball, man. Honestly, when we first got out there, I think a lot of us were a little bit nervous. I mean, you can't sit there and lie. I mean, it is Duke, their history. But second half, I think we settled in and we're able to play basketball the way we know how.
Justin, how emotional does it make you to see Frank as emotional as he was after the game? I think there were tears in his eyes after this.
Yeah, incredible. It's been a couple times since I've been here I've seen that, but that's probably the most emotional I've seen him. And that was it was incredible, man, to be able to bring tears in his eyes by the way we played. He coaches so hard. He's a great coach. He makes us play hard. We play off of him. The way he coaches is why we play so hard.
You guys in both of these games have had a second half magic, so what's been clicking for you guys when you come out of the locker room in the second half?
Honestly, I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. Hopefully next game we can make two halves out of it, but the fact that we can come out in the second half of both of those games and pick up the intensity, pick up the defensive pressure, it helped us out.
So
it seemed like it was a different player on each play. Silver would hit a shot, and Dwayne would hit a shot. It seemed like you guys got really good balance in the second half too.
Yeah. In the locker room, we just kept telling each other if we make shots, we'll be fine. I think the last 4 minutes and some seconds, they didn't even score in the first half of the game. So we knew our defense was going to come, especially once we went to that zone, and we just had to knock down shots. Guys, we talked about in the locker room. Coach talked for about 5 minutes, and then we talked to each other. Got to make shots. Got to have the courage to make shots, and guys did that in the second half.
When did it feel like you had them in the second half?
They kind of started arguing and bickering a little bit on the court because our defense, and that's really when we felt like we had them and we could take this thing home.
What was the message at halftime?
Knock down shots. Had to. We felt like our defense was doing pretty good. I mean, they're hitting some hard shots in the first half. They're great players. They're going to hit hard shots. But in the second half, we felt like if we could pick up our defense just a little bit more, some of those shots, just like Marquette in the first half, some of those shots would stop falling, and if we started hitting shots, we would be fine.
You mentioned the frustration, seeing them, the bicker and everything. As a player, what goes through your mind when you see that you're affecting the opposing team that much?
To be honest with you, it was a little weird because you watch Duke on TV and you're like, hey, they're so composed. But we've been doing that all year, man. When our defense is really good, teams kind of start to fold a little bit, and that's what we thrive on, playing defense. And like I said the other day, we feel like if our defense is good or great, then we'll be fine.
Does it feel like you're
Not yet. I'm pretty sure it'll start sinking in, but right now we're still celebrating a little bit. But like I said, got to get back to work soon.